Freedom. What basically does freedom imply? What does it convey in our day to day existence as such? What is the importance, what is the relevance of freedom? How momentous it is today as we celebrate India's 73rd Independence Day and recall all those years of slavery and bondage that India served under the tyrannical British rule. We are still to find out the real essence of freedom. When we get something without working hard for it, we take that particular thing for granted. Same is the case with freedom. Our freedom fighters, they just laid down their lives. They sacrificed everything for the sake of emancipating the country from alien rule. And once we attained freedom, once we assimilated it in our hearts, we just forgot what they did for the country, leaving a few countrymen who are really dedicated to the country. I don't know how many of us do recall those achievements, recall those sacrifices that they made for our country. We have different ideologies, we have different political ideologies, we have religious ideologies, all fanatic ideologies, and we suggest them for the sake of the development of the country. But how many of us do recall those unconditioned ideologies which they nurtured, which our freedom fighters nurtured for the sake of emancipating our country, for the sake of attaining freedom? It was because they had this whole soul ambition, this whole soul and one and only aim, and that was their motherland. Not even lands, the mother under bondage, and to set mother free. That was their sole aim. Tagore, in his poem "Where the Mind is Without Fear and the Head is Held High," dreams of an India where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary sand of dead habits. It's the essence of reason now that matters, really. We assert our patriotism, our nationalism in vociferous tones, but God knows how many of us do really mean what we say. We at times become insouciant to the developments that are taking place in the country. We are fond of sitting in our cozy drawing rooms, watching television and writing articles in newspapers. But the fact is, until and unless we are vibrant enough to value our own freedom, which after hard years of toil and turmoil, we did get, we did achieve, or rather we did snatch from people who were just suppressing us, oppressing us as such, we won't be able to understand the real essence of freedom. Today, on this momentous day, on this red letter day, we try to deconstruct the word freedom. Freedom means not only being free from alien rule, being free from authoritative rule. Freedom means to get rid of our own self-vested interests, of all those things which are not in the benefit of the country, of everything that challenges the sovereignty of the country. We need to think of an united India where the people together as an integral lot, as an unfragmented lot, are going to have common interests that are going to serve the country best. That is the real essence of freedom. Happy Independence Day.